Guys, DE Nutty here with
Ruka.
Ruka. And Ruka here just won the Blaze Move bracket here. And if I'm correct, you won the Strive bracket at the last DE too, right?
Yes, I did.
How does it feel having for the FGC to have like a space here at DE? Does it feel pretty good?
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I didn't really know that you guys were running an event until like a week or two before DE was happening. And so I was just under assumption it was just a Smash event. And then Chad Rothstein told me, like, oh, you know, they're running Strive too. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try to get in on the action too. And then it's kind of cool because, like, it's typically, like, I don't know, just for a long time, I'm used to, like, FGC stuff being its own separate thing and then, like, Smash stuff being its own separate thing. But it's cool that you guys are trying to, like, stimulate an environment where, like, both can strive. So it's really cool. No pun intended.
Yeah. Do you think that having FGC games, you know, I think they're going to be running a different game every time, but do you think having those FGC games and trying to include it into the community is really just going to, like, foster the PNW community as a whole?
Yeah, I think that's really important. Like, I've never really been, like, a big fan of, like, the narrative of, like, it's FGC versus Smash. It's like, I don't know, we're just all just getting together playing a game. It does, like, it's like saying, like, oh, the Street Fighter guys can't get along with, like, the anime guys and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's like we're all just playing different games, and it's like it's cool because, like, I'm just like I kind of like miss, like, older events. I don't know, for those who, like, haven't been around for a while. Like, there used to be a guy that named Chris that used to run events in Linwood, and a lot of his events were, like, kind of like mixed Smash and FGC events, and so it's just kind of cool, just like getting to know everybody. And, like, I kind of like miss those days. And unfortunately, like, COVID and other things have thrown a wrench into things, but, like, it's cool seeing, like, I can go, like, oh shoot, like, it's like it creates cross interest, and that's what everyone wants. It's like, oh, it's like I may just go up to, like, a random, like, ultimate setup or look at it. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And, like, yeah, just the other day, like, last time I came, I saw something like crazy with Terry Bogard, and, like, I had, like, someone explain it. I was like, that's sick. Like, yeah. Terry Bogart's pretty sick. And then, like, and same thing just happens with, like, Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Like, somebody will come up and go, like, oh, that looked awesome. Like, I want to learn how to do that. And it's just, I don't know, when you get more people playing, that's what you want. Yeah. So I love that type of stuff. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, we think it's really important for, like, especially in the smaller communities like ours, to get that exposure out there so that, you know, I mean, it'll just make the scene grow so much more rapidly. Speaking of COVID, how do you feel that, you know, traveling to events and everything? I know specifically Blaze Blue, you guys had a lot of DQs, a lot of dropouts. I think you guys ran a round robin, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. How do you feel, you know, with COVID safety and Omicron and a lot of, you know, possibly new restrictions? How do you feel, like, traveling to events, coming to, like, decent size, couple hundred people events like this? Do you feel safe at all, like, with what the teams are doing in terms of prevention?
I think what you guys are doing is pretty good. It's like you guys are pretty good. Like, when it comes to, like, I don't feel like I'm, like, shoulder to shoulder next to someone dressed up. Like, I can have, like, the space I need to feel like I'm safe, or, like, somebody's not gonna cough on my shoulders. I'm like, oh, there, like, let me go get tested real quick. So, like, I really appreciate what you guys are doing with, like, the space you're creating, because, like, the setups are pretty evenly distanced. I don't feel like I said, no one's, like, breathing on top of one another. But yeah, it's like, it's unfortunate, like, with COVID. Like, I feel like when it comes to, like, larger scale events, it's difficult to, like, kind of facilitate, like, proper spacing, proper regulation and stuff like that. But I appreciate that you guys are taking the effort you can. Everyone has to be masked, everyone has to be vaxxed, and that's, I think, what's important. Like, I don't know, I may be a cynic, but I think, like, this COVID stuff is around to stay. And so we just got to figure out what we can do about it and work around it.
For sure. Do you, coming up, a lot of events, do you plan on traveling at all to any of the bigger events coming up?
Unfortunately, as much as I just said I was cynic, the bigger events I'm a little iffy on. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just, like, a lot of, like, and I think it's part of it is, like, there's a lot of people, like, kind of, like, starving for, like, I just want, like, big tournaments, I want to go to majors, I want to go to, like, the big events. But, like, I understand why, because we haven't had any in so long. But that type of thing, like, I don't know, I feel like can work vice versa. Like, yeah, like, a lot of people want to come, but at the same time, we don't know, like, if we can properly enforce things and, like, make sure everyone's following things correctly. So it does create that weird dynamic for me. But I don't know. I think when it comes to events like this, where it's like you can like, I guess for lack of a better, like control or regulate more properly. That's why I look forward to more these days, and and that's why I think it's really important. Like we go back to like the discussion of like net play is so important now because it's such a key way now in the world we live in now. Unfortunately, is that like for people to play that otherwise we never get to play and things like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Do you have anything coming up? Anything you want to plug? Anything you're going to be a part of in the future?
The only thing I can plug is I guess just want to give a shout out to Chaz Rothings. He's been a homie of mine for a long time. He runs a lot of events down in Southern Washington. Check out his stream, Glitter's Gold Gaming. I think he does weeklies every Thursday, so check him out.
Hi. Thank you, dude.
Thank you.